Uh,
Hey guys, I'm going to give just a minute for everybody to be able to kind of pop on here where you feel like you didn't miss anything. But I am so excited about today. So I'm going to give it just a minute. We need some music, don't we? As you pop on here, be sure and say hey. All right, come on, Facebook and Instagram. All right. So today, you know, at Amy Howard at Home, okay, here we go. Here we go. At Amy Howard at Home, all of us, we joke. We're a tribe. We're all sisters from different mothers. And we love painting furniture. We love rescuing furniture. We love rescuing things. We love redecorating our homes. And so with that, we also love to what I've always said, craft a beautiful life. And so when I run across something that I personally love, that I think is very classic, very elegant, that looks expensive, that could be something that you would find at a really adorable gift shop or boutique, which I love those too, and shop at often. If it's something that's very classic and unique that I know that you can create it yourself, then I want to be able to do it. And I love the fact that I can share that with you. So, as today, this is a very special day because we're actually introducing our modern art vase candle kit to my Amy Howard at Home audience because I know you love to craft a beautiful life. And I have shown you how to be able to use some of the eco powder to be able to create really beautiful appliques and be able to use them on your furniture. So the same process that we showed you a few weeks ago, you can do on this, but I want to be able to show you. Oh, hey, I can see your comments. Hey, Helene. Hey, Kathy. As you pop on here, please say hey. Tell me where you're tuning in from. And I love to know what part of the country you live in. And we have such a beautiful community here at Amy Howard at Home. It's like I said, we all love making beautiful things and creating a beautiful home that we can, one, enjoy ourselves, for our family, and then entertain our friends. And so it makes it a lot of fun. So as you pop on here, say hey. If you've never tuned in here before, just like Kathy is saying, my first time, um, we have something special that we do on Finish Fridays. And it's the fact that we will always give away one of the things that I am showing you. So if you want to be able to win this for yourself or to be able to give away as a gift, which these make perfect gifts, then all you have to do is share this video and your name goes into a group that we're going to do a drawing next Monday afternoon. We'll do a drawing and we will choose the lucky winner. And we just say here at Amy Howard at Home, sharing is caring. So it's great too if you've got friends that are big DIYers and they love making things. This is perfect for them. So I want to show you in this modern art vase kit. It is packaged so beautifully. And I'm going to open it up for you because I want you to see what it looks like. If you've got a friend that has a birthday coming up, or they're a big crafter, or they've maybe they've had surgery, maybe they've been sick, and you want to send them a little happy, this is it. And I want to show you, before I do a tilt down to kind of show you what all comes in it, I want to show you what I've made with it. So sometimes I take a break from painting furniture and I love creating things like this. And this is one of my new obsessions. Look at this. What do y'all think? Look. So this is, I am calling it actually a modern art. I think it is very MoMA-ish. And it's really beautiful because it's got all these little bubble type shapes around it, but it looks like a piece that you would see in the MoMA Museum. Helene, do you love that? Isn't it fab? So it has a great little top on it, and it's a great container. Can you see? Which I'm going to show you in the kit that we've got. You can use it for a lot of different things. Now, I wanted to show you with this container. Look, You can use it and create an ensemble, maybe to put in your bathroom. You can do your makeup brushes in it. You can easily do your jewelry. Now, I will tell you, I'm going to show you how to actually use this as a container for a candle. Isn't it beautiful? Hey, Christine. Hey, guys, it has a lid. I know. Look at that. Look. So that way it's a container. The lid is going to be separate. That allows you to be able to kind of put that in there. Then we have a second mold that we're introducing today that is going to allow you to be able, look at this fluted mold. Is that not adorable? Look at the lid. It comes off and you can put the candle inside. And then we also have a smaller one, which this one I adore because these will go together. And I'm getting ready to show you how to do these in just a minute. This is so cute because it allows you to be able, I love the size, and it's perfect to put your jewelry in. So that way when you're at your sink at night, you're getting ready to wash your face or whatever, or if in your kitchen, if you want to be able to have a place to put your rings, you'll be able to make this. And this would make a great gift. Those of you too that want to be able, if you're crafters, or a lot of you that tune in, you have brick and mortar shops, or you teach lessons, you teach people how to make furniture. You can also teach people how to do this as well. It's absolutely fabulous. Colleen, I love that you're saying you could give this to your sister and your mother for Christmas. It is the perfect gift. And the fun thing is you can do it together. I actually was wanting my granddaughter to be here. They're visiting here in Florida. I was hoping she could do this live with me today because it is so cute. Look at this. All right, so let's break down how to do this and what actually comes in the kit. The pricing on this that we have available today is incredible. It really is. So let's turn down. I want to show you what you get in it. All right, so let's make sure. I want to make sure that you can see all of this really well. Get situated. That's the fun thing about lives, isn't it? All right, so let me see if I move this over just a little bit. Bear with me. Guys, as you pop on here, please be sure and say hello. Tell me where you're tuning in. And I am real excited about a portion that we're doing today is really all about crafting a beautiful life. Those of us that love to restore furniture, to be able to paint, to be able to create beautiful homes. It's a lot of fun to be able to kind of take a breakaway and to be able to do something like this. It's so much fun. So in the kit, you are going to get a full bag of the eco powder. This is what we did a few weeks ago as far as doing our appliques, but you can also make these gorgeous containers. So that way you're going to be able to make this adorable bubble mold. Look at this. I'm just going to tell you, we're going to sell out of them. They're absolutely adorable. I think these are very chic. This is something that I use in my own personal home because I think they're just fantastic looking. So you're going to get the eco powder. You're going to get the mold to be able to create this bubble mold. And you're also going to get a separate mold to be able to do the lid that goes with it. You're also going to get your wood wicks. You're going to get your regular wax wicks. You're going to get the craft sticks to be able to stir. You get an artist brush. You're going to get some matte sealer because when we use the eco powder to be able to create these gorgeous containers to be able to create candles, we just want to be able to seal the inside before we actually put the hot wax. You're also going to get a bag of organic beeswax that's all natural. So I love the fact that this is hypoallergenic and natural, as well as our essential oils. You're going to get 6 essential oils in this kit. I'm just telling you guys, this is a great buy. So you'll have your essential oils, you'll have your silicone cup, your mold. Everything that you see here is included in your kit that's going to allow you to be able to make these adorable containers. All right, so let's go on. I'm going to break down. And the other thing is too, they come in this great box. So that way, when you open it up, especially if you're giving it as a gift, it's going to come beautifully packaged and you're going to have your directions for actually the step-by-step guide for doing your eco powder containers. And then on the back, it also has all the directions for making your candles. So it's absolutely a beautiful gift. All right, so now let's go on and move these away. And I want to kind of break down the process as far as how to be able to use this. And this really does open up a whole new world. Those of us that are redoing furniture, it definitely overlaps in being able to create things like this. So I'm going to be working with my bubble mold. Again, this is my I call it my mid-century modern bubble vase, and that you can use for all kinds of uses. You can use it for candles. You can use it as containers. You can use it just as a decorative piece to be able to put in your shelf. Would be absolutely beautiful. So now I've already got an eco powder that's opened, and I'm going to work with this one. One thing that you need to remember in working with the eco powder is you want to be able to work with 1 part water to 3 parts powder. 1 part water to 3 parts powder. That's going to give you a beautiful consistency. So I'm going to go on and just pour it into my large quart container here. And you can measure it out if you'd like. I kind of do this a lot. It's kind of like cooking for me. The other thing is too, if you want to be able to create really fun colors, you don't want to work with it in the white. We do have water-based pigments, so that way you can mix and make all different kinds of colors to be able to customize your containers. So these are absolutely so fun and so easy to work with, and it allows you a lot of creative versatility. Guys, as you pop on, please be sure and tell me hello, where you're tuning in from. And today we're introducing and showing you how to be able to create these gorgeous containers, in addition to what we showed you a few weeks ago as far as making appliques for your furniture. So now I've got my eco powder in here, and I'm going to go in and add my water. Again, it's 1 part water to 3 parts powder. So I'm just going to go in and stir this up really good. And if you will share this video, tag some good friends that you know love to create and paint furniture and are big DIYers. Your name is going to go in for a drawing, and we'll be giving that away on Monday. So we're going to be giving away one of these kits. All right, so now I'm just wanting to make sure that this is stirred up very well. I don't see any more lumps or anything in there, so that's perfect. It's so easy to work with. And now here is my bubble mold. And you'll see you're always, when you're working with molds like this, you're working in reverse. So this is my gorgeous mid-century modern mold here, finished, that I pulled out. So I am working upside down like this. So that's why it is actually a container, so that we can use to be able to pour our wax in, to be able to make our candles. All right, so now I'm going to go on and just pour this into my mold like this. I will usually pour it over the center like this and allow it to fill up. I'm going to go in and make just a little bit more. I was being a little skimpy, and that's okay. If you run out, you can go on and just make a little bit more. You don't want to let it set for, 45 minutes or an hour before you do that. I would do it pretty quickly. And I'll go in and stir this up just like I did before. I hope everybody had a great 4th. That is one of my favorite holidays. It's so easy, and I tell you, it's so fun living here in Florida. We get a lot of opportunities to be able to go to a lot of fireworks. So I hope y'all had a great 4th too. All right, so I'm just going to turn this to the side just a little bit to try to mix it up. Spoon, it's just a little stiffer. It's going to allow me to be able to stir this up just a little bit more. I would not put this in a blender, or I would not emulsify it. It's so easy. It blends so well. You can just use a spoon. All right, so now let's go in and fill up the rest of our mold. All right, so now, one thing I want you to remember, fill it all the way to the top, but don't go over. I would like for you to leave just a little edge from the very top. And here's something else that you need to do. I would like for you to just kind of tap it. And the reason for this, it's not about it going into the channels necessarily, as it is when you're working with the Eco Powder, it's going to get any bubbles out. If you just tap the sides, and I know it's a little scary because you're afraid that it's going to kind of go over, it will not. But it's really going to allow you the opportunity to make sure all those get out and you've got a really pretty mold. All right, so now I'm going to move this to the side just a little bit. Now I have one that was a lid that we did earlier because we have two molds that we're introducing today. We've got our bubble mold, which I absolutely adore, which is the one that I just poured up. And then we have a fluted mold. There's two of them. One is the smaller one and one is the taller one. And it's going to allow you to be able to create this gorgeous large candle, or this one that is great to put your jewelry in. That was one that I had showed you. Can you see that? Let me put that over here because I want you to be able to see it. It's so cute. Look at that. So I've got my lid. So what you need to do, once your Eco Powder has gotten hard, you'll be able to see. And the other thing that you'll notice, there's a little bit of heat with the silicone. I just let these sit out and air dry for about an hour. Then that way I feel pretty good about that you're not going to have any problem with demolding it. So now a lot of times what I'll do is I'll go around the edge and I'll just kind of start to pull it like this, whether I'm working on a larger mold or a lid like this, and then just start to pull one side at a time. And the silicone and the Eco Powder do not stick. They're going to come apart very easily, just like this. So that way, if you want to be able to have on this larger one like this, instead of the canopy top, you can do just a flat mold that's going to be gorgeous like this. I'm going to tell you, I was thinking about this earlier on the bubble mold and on this one. I think this would be so cute gilded inside. And it would be such an easy thing to do, but to be able to gild the inside of this lid and to be able to come back and customize this, you could use some of our stencils. You can do a monogram on the top of this. You could use the size and gild it. So many things, so many versatile things that you can do that make this just a lot of fun. All right, so now I want to be able to show you as far as making your molds. This is the molds in the Eco Powder that come in the kit. Now you have an opportunity to be able to use this container and make it into a candle. What a great gift. You know, it's summertime. It's long summer days, allowing us a lot of versatility on being able to do things. But you know, the holidays are going to be coming. Birthday parties are always here. Anniversaries are here. And this is a great gift to be able to make for someone, or even to be able to resell. So I do want to make sure that I seal the inside. So what we're going to do is we've got a matte sealer that I am going to apply with my artist brush. So the artist brush also comes in the kit. And I'm just going to take the matte sealer and I'm going to go everywhere around in the inside of my container. And what this does, it doesn't affect the finish, but it's going to seal it out to where I can come in and put the candle wax in it. So if you want to be able to use this to be able to hold your artist brushes, your makeup brushes, or jewelry, or just as a decor piece, you don't have to seal the inside. But if you want to be able to do it as a candle, I do recommend sealing the inside first. All right, so now I'm going to take my organic beeswax that comes in the kit, and I'm going to also take my fragrance. The great thing is I can customize all these different essential oils. They're organic essential oils. And I'm going to add just a little bit of my orange and my ginger. You can mix these and make your own fragrance when people come in your home. Here's the other thing. These are not hormone disruptors. This is nothing that you have to worry about as far as your health. So I can mix these up together. They're organic essential oils, and it's going to make for a beautiful candle. All right, so now I've mixed that all together, and I'm going to go on and add a wick into it. So now this is a weight. These actually come in your kit. I'm going to slip my wood wick inside that little clip, and I'm going to put it down into my container like this. I need him to stand up. All right. So now, if he falls over at this point, I'm not concerned. So now I have actually just put in a double boiler. I have put my organic beeswax, and now I'm going to pour this into my container. It smells so good. I've already put my essential oils in it. It's important to put essential oils in your wax because that way it does make it kind of go a white color. All right, and I'm going to stop right before I get to that little lip. The reason being is I want to make sure I've got enough room to be able to have my adorable little lid that I made here to be able to fit down in the inside. Now, once this has set up, I'll just come back with some scissors and I'll clip my wood wick, and I'm going to have a gorgeous little candle that's going to allow me to be able to have in my home, like this one here. I'll have my essential oils. It's going to smell absolutely fabulous. And I think it's going to be something that's going to look really pretty on my shelf. People won't even know that it is a candle unless I tell them, because it would look so cute sitting up on top of a stack of books, or if you want to be able to give this as a gift, I think that would be adorable too. So that's it. It's so easy. It allows you to be able to create all these different home decor items that you can, one, enjoy the bragging rights from, and then be able to make several of these with the cost of the kit. It is such a bargain, and it really allows you, I think, I can pull this up here. It allows you to be able to make things that you would see in a really high-end boutique. So, isn't it fun? Can you use the silicone? Can you use it in silicone molds? Yes, absolutely. So, I love being able to share with my Amy Howard at Home group that loves to restore furniture and redecorate their homes, how to be able to craft a beautiful life with products that we have like this. So I'm excited to be able to see you. I'll be back here next Friday. We're going to be going into spraying your Luxe lacquer, how to use a sprayer, how to thin it, how to get really good coverage, and how to be able to work outdoors in the summer heat and still get a beautiful Luxe lacquer finish on your furniture. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, everybody. Don't forget, share this video, tag some good friends, your name will go in for a drawing, and we'll be giving away this great looking kit. Next Monday, we'll be announcing the winner. Have a great weekend, everybody.